Hello. Hello. God. Log quarter, welcome in, guys. There is something you don't see every day. Hello. How's been sick? I feel better than I did yesterday, but I still feel awful. It's a mining fiesta right now, and I missed other ones and things. Hey Cam, how are you? Yeah, it's not going well. I feel okay. I just feel like shit, if that makes sense. I feel okay, but I feel like shit. Yes. Welcome in, everyone. How are you, Cam? Hi, Salter. Zen, how are you on TikTok? There is a fiesta right now. Yeah. I'm so sorry if I cough a lot, guys. I'm just not well. Okay. Bear with me. We're just trying to do some fiesta shit. Oh my god, that is so loud for me. Right, let me turn this up. I'll keep it on for a bit. Bonjour, hey Bino. Hey D1, how are you? I missed this morning's fiesta. I did not sleep well at all. I was supposed to do it and wake up for it, but I didn't because I just didn't. I do remember D1 actually, yeah. Spice chicken I had is fighting back this morning. That's hilarious. How is everyone doing, guys? I'm sorry it's been a couple days. I'm like, I was due back to stream yesterday, but I've been super sick the past couple days. I'm still not 100%, and I've just woke up sort of thing, and then I had to sort something out, the power went out, so I had to sort all that shit out. But we're back, we're here. I'm not 100%, I'm sorry. So you're going to hear it a couple things. Hopefully as I talk more and I get a bit more into it, we should be okay. But we're here. We're doing a fiesta, okay? Hey, Fee, how are you? How do you not get bored? There's so much to do on the game. When you get bored of one thing, either get off or just do something else. What mods do I use? There are TikToks or YouTube videos linked to it. Or you could just check out my Discord where I have all the mods I use there. You can either just use them, use the names and then go find them, or you can just copy and paste and download it. Hey Curtis, how are you? Carrot, fair. I respect that. I'm so sick. I'm using fucking ammonite, bro. Alex, thank you. I literally just caught it myself, but you're a hero. You're a hero. Mind nothing and think. How is everyone today? Buzzy, how are you? We got a glossy. Fucking hell, that was quick. The last 2 fiestas I've done, I've got 1 glossy per. Oh, I might have enough to make a glossy thing to put on my thing. Do I have to make it in the forge, though? Zen, I can't promise anything. I cannot promise anything, alright? Ah, damn. Alright, I'll do it after the event, because I kind of want to just spend all my time on the event. Clifford, how are you? You should void your driven drill. Why would you do that? Why would you say that? Kind of mean. Clips, fair. Bit of work and lurk. All right, I feel it. I feel it. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. 7 minutes and 2 ads. It might just be the ad for joining and then like the consistent ads. As like a affiliated streamer, you can't actually choose your ads. You can to a degree. You can choose how many you have, right? Or the rate of them, but there is like a minimum rate that Twitch push out. It's kind of gross, low-key. It's kind of gross. You still not macroing? No, why would I macro? Macro gross. It's just started, bro, so it's like 2 hours. Oh, fucking hell, I'm so sick. Someone come make me a tea, man. Yeah, we're here to play games, you know? Sick of VOD? Yeah. Always sick of VOD. That VOD's alright. Bonus, thank you for the 20 roses. I appreciate you. Yeah. Quite a lot of time left. Bet I'm on my way. Let's go. Zen, you have permission. I can't be bothered today. I really can't. You should use that /p 2 cubes. Why would I party you? You trying to take my spot? You still play Skyblock? I don't know if you remember me, but I watched you back in like late 2021. Yeah, I mean, I stopped for like 6 months. I kind of got a bit meh with it all. But yeah, I'm back in now. I'm playing a bit more. I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Zen. Our goal right now is to get glossy, so we need like 200 for everything, and we've had like 15 Fiestas in a row. I would have had, and I've managed to get to like 2 of them because of my work schedule. I was supposed to get the one earlier today, but I just couldn't. I was just so busy and tired and all that stuff. My playtime is like 1400 hours, dude. Also, little soft launch, right? It's not coming yet, probably in the next few days. I need to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to implement it. I don't want it to be like... I know on Twitch I can make the redeemable thing 1 per stream. So I might do that. Because we've realistically got to be at a point also where... I don't know. We got to sort it out. But how about you talk about the thing too instead of redeemable? What do you mean? Took a second to change menu. Thank you, Zen. Appreciate it. I am an Iron Man, Jordan, yes. Fucking hell. Thing's always just out of my reach. Talk about the thing instead of the Twitch channel point redemption. Well, I think I'm going to do it through the Twitch points redemptions because it's not... It's not, doing it through Twitch redemptions means it's not a giveaway, you know? And you can't do those on Hypixels. Because there's like a fine line between it, isn't there? But because I do it through channel points, it's like, it's just something you get through watching anyway. So there's no like gamble necessarily. Mackie, how are you? I'm alright, thanks. How are you feeling today? Yeah. Out of 100, like 60-70%. But essentially, we're going to be doing a raffle thing where there will be 5 boxes. I can show you guys after the Fiesta as well, so remind me. But there's going to be a raffle thing where after the... fucking hell, after Fiesta I'll show you. But there'll be 5 boxes. It is Mackie. Fiesta's got like 2 hours left, bro. So there'll be 5 boxes. Each box will have at least around a 25 million value. They're just chests with one or 2 items in. And you will redeem a ticket, a raffle ticket. You redeem that through watching on Twitch. And essentially you get a pick at 1 to 5 and you could win something of 20 million value, something of 25 million value, something of 30, something of 50, something of 80, something... whatever, but the biggest box will have at least one item of at least 100 mil value in there. I think currently it's like a 160 mil value box, but it's just simply a way to reward those who continue to support me on Twitch. 2 hours, yes. Obviously if you're an IRONMAN account, you're not really going to benefit much from that, so I'll try and figure out a way for IRONMANs to get a bit of benefit as well. I can't just give Skyblock gems. That's like Dingle, every Fiesta, my TPS tanks, bro. Absolute tanks. I'm not going to pee someone right now, bro. I'm just trying to get this Fiesta done. Fiesta's got like 2 hours left. So, there will be a little raffle thing going on. I don't want it so that, like, because I know a lot of people have a lot of channel points on Twitch, so they'll be able to get it in quickly. I think early doors, we're going to be using a lot of these. And obviously, the lowest boxes are like 25 million. There's probably 400-500 million worth in those boxes, right? So, if I just let everyone do it, I'll just run out of boxes and have no money on the account. So, I'm thinking maybe 1 per day as a max, or 2 per day as a max, or something. Just to give that account the time to recoup some of the coins. Because there's at least a 25 mil giveaway. And if you go at that as a base, guaranteed someone's probably going to pull the 100 mil box and I need to replenish that box. And then whatever, you know? Now, we will accept donations if people want to help out with that stuff. It's obviously going to make my life a little easier, but yeah, just a way of like using that account, because otherwise it's just there, sat there doing nothing, bro. It's on right now. Is Frozen Base better than Superior? I think so. It's so... I'm sweating like a prick in this room, I'll be honest. Tested the Wi-Fi speed in my bedroom. It is very warm. It is 29 degrees Celsius for me right now, or 28.5. Hey, Skyler, how are you? Get 8 upload and 5 downloads. That seems quite low, no? Yeah, Zen, it's just nothing that was done. The houses were built to keep the heat in. And they do a good job. I give you that for free. Fucking end me. Someone end me. I've got this fucking little fan here. Oh, it works. Oh, I had shit in it. I just blew it in my eye. Where can I put it? Oh, that's so nice. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna hold that here for a second. Ah. Oh. Can you hear that in the mic? I don't care. Oh. That felt awesome. I've got like wires and shit everywhere right now. Hold on. Yum. I'm gonna have it right here. It's right into my fucking noggin. Waymine Jade. Just to just because it's easy to do in the event. I don't actually need Jade, I don't think. Oh, I can, because I can have a second Jade on these. So I do need them to a degree. Can you guys hear the fan? The little fan I just added on. This fan is a fucking godsend right now. Oh my god. Nah, awesome. Chambers are getting there. I've actually got one in the forge that I need to add on. I need to do fishing, but my fishing sucks. I think I need to go and get my fishing level up, because I tried one fishing yesterday a little bit, and when I tell you, it's fucking awful. It's fucking awful. All right. I don't know what is going on my account, but I feel like my drops are just non-existent. How many gloss did you get per Fiesta? Well, the first Fiesta I did an hour and got like 8. And I was like, oh, that's not too bad. And then the second Fiesta I did 2 hours and got 1. So I want to slam my skull against the wall, because there is no way to calculate here. I've had, I think, 1 this Fiesta so far. I'm on 33, so I've had 1. Average 45. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if I'm being honest with you. There is a Fiesta, and it's got about 2 hours left, bro. Considering you need like 200 glossies to finish it, like, this is fucking rough. Do it, Robbie, do it. I missed so many Fiestas, bro, because I was at work. What are you hitting at the gym? Hey, let's go, Fee. What are you thinking of learning? I got a glossy. We got another glossy, chat. Leg day? Oh, I barely hit leg day when I was in, like, big in the gym, you know? I barely hit leg day. Because who gives a fuck, you know? It's all about arms and fucking chest. Back as well. Back is one of my favorite days. It's so underrated. Back is one of the best days. Normally I did back and thighs anyway, but regardless. I am Donny. I am Donny even. You probably will, Quarter. Quarter, what do you recommend I get in terms of, like, or anyone? My worm fishing rate in terms of getting the membrane seems to be the lowest thing apart from my sex appeal, you know? So how do I go about getting that shit betterer? Ricky, how are you? Fee, I do remember you telling me. Sorry, I've got the memory of a goldfish. It can't be as simple as, like, oh, you just need to fish more. Like, you need a higher fishing level. Because I thought it was regardless of your drop chance. Like, you're just guaranteed an average of 1 in 4 or 1 in 5. Which is why when you guys tried to help me and, like, fish about 400 in 2 seconds, I still only got 1 per minute. Like, I'm still getting the same as I would get if I'm fishing myself. I've just got the topaz rod, this one here. It's got no hook, line, or sinker on it. Hook, line, and sinker. I swear they did that shit on purpose. They have less chance to drop when you loot share. I did clownfish through the fishing minion. I think it's fair to say get a fishing minion down regardless. Just because there's so many different collections, it's just good to do. Get to fishing 27. Oh. I don't want to. I mean, I do need to fish in the Crimson Isles and get the 15 different bronze fish to, like, level up that thing and then go from there. I think once I do a little bit of fishing in Crimson Isles, I'll probably get up quite a bit, to be fair. Took me a week to get fishing 50, fair. How many hours, though? Because a week's a bad time frame. You need it in-game time. If you roughly know. Because I could do what you do in 3 months, but I might only play an hour a day, whereas you play 12 hours a day. You know what I mean? Fishing's 50, 60 hours or something? Fuck off, is it? Doesn't feel like it. Oh. So I'm just bad. Well, you knew that. We knew that. Well, yeah, on normal, yeah, because you could just buy things to help with stuff, for sure. Another glossy? Fucking hell. Is that 2, this thing? Chat, we're killing it. We're already doing better than the last Fiesta. I feel like my drop rates are just, like, nerfed right now, you know what I mean? And I don't know if it's like my hot M tree is just wrong because I'm using it for the gold stuff, or if I've, like, got something that's slightly hindering it and I should actually be getting like 30 glossy a pop and it's just one little thing that I'm doing wrong. I can't live in this society. I really want to move out of the UK if I can. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not one for shitting on things, especially too much, but the way just it works in the UK. I was in, by the way, join my Discord, because I was actually in the Discord last night. Shock. And we sort of had a little conversation about like living, you know, and it was just crazy to me how someone could get paid like less than a literal quarter of what I get paid. Funny that's actually so funny that it's less than a quarter and quarter, you know what I mean? Anyway, and like comfortably survive as like a young adult, whereas me as someone in their mid-20s gets paid a decent wage but can barely afford to live on their own, so they just can't in the UK. It's fucking weird, bro. I was like, while everyone was in the DC. Yeah, for real. Jerry buff stats by 10%, so you might be missing that extra fortune. Fair, Auntie, fair. Hey, welcome, Mackie. Thank you for popping in on Twitch. Yeah, just saying, guys. So we're going to be doing some raffles. They're not giveaway, they're raffles. And they will be completely free to enter. You just got to watch on Twitch, and they'll be exclusive to Twitch. So if you want PVs, TikTok will be the place where I do that. If you want another glossy, let's go. If you want raffle stuff, Twitch is the place to be. The purple app. Yeah. So I suggest watching in as many places as you can, because it only helps me out, you know what I mean? Fiesta is right now, yes. Unfortunately, that's just like a lot of places. Some guys are just fucking weird. So people, it's not even just guys, it's people in general. I know, like, stereotypically, it's typically men who are a bit more weird, especially towards women. But yeah, it's just such a weird time to be born in. Such a weird time, but we can't compare it to other times because we weren't there. We only know through secondhand experiences. So we just got to make the most of the time we're in now. Also, fuck them. Fuck everyone. If you don't vibe with them, or if you don't get on, or if it's fucking hassle, fuck them off. Why does it matter? Genuinely. I earn money when I hit 18 to get a mortgage on a house. Now I can barely afford it. Everything has jumped. Like, yeah, Mackie, I don't know where you're from, but it's very. So like the UK, one big thing about the UK. I don't want to get too much into politics, right? Not that this is politics. This is just like economics. I guess, is that the right terminology? Is it economics? Murloc, thank you for the rose, bro. Looking to head to Japan. I need to go to Japan, bro. Even if it's just for a fucking trip, I need to go to Japan. What's my user? M3RC_115. Just be careful. Just above Brum. Hey. Birmingham's grim. Anyway. Nah, it's alright. Fiesta is right now, yes. But the further north you go, it tends to be a bit cheaper. But then also, if you were to get a job around those areas, you'd get paid less. So the cost, so the percentage of your income which you'd be paying for things would probably be around the same, if that makes sense. It evens out. Raffle, how are you? Raffle. But Honestly, the goal for me is to like make enough money off online and then move a bit further north where it's a bit cheaper, and then fucking just chilling, bro. I have family friends, or friends that have family, yeah, that have moved up north, and they pay like 600-700 a month, and they get like a 3-bed house with like an ensuite in one of the rooms, a massive fuck off garden, and I'm like, bro, it costs fucking 1,200 to rent a room. To rent a room. Are you jerking my fucking gherkin, bro? See, Mackie, that's I'm in a very similar position. Out of friends and stuff, like I earn more money, and I seem to have done for a bit. One, I'm not great with money anyway. Let's be honest here, right? It's a bit of self-admittance. I could be better with money. Who couldn't, you know? Who couldn't not get a Red Bull every day, or you know what I mean? There's always ways you can pull back. But it still don't change the fact that, you know, most of my income would just be going on fucking a private renting. You need, on average, 2 incomes to be able to support a household financially. That's just the way it goes. I live in Switzerland. Everything's super expensive here. What's the job pay like though? Does it match the expensive thing? Isn't like, so I could also understand it in a sense of like, is the government provided things good as well? Everyone knows about the healthcare in the UK. It may be free, but you sat there in A&E for fucking 9 hours before you seen to, you know what I mean? I sliced my finger in half at work, and it literally, I worked 12-hour shifts. I started at 6 p.m, sliced it at like 7, didn't get back to work for like 4 or 5 a.m. I was in A&E for like 11 hours. I was holding my finger that long, it had scabbed over. And they had to reopen it just to like stitch it together. They didn't stitch it, they glued it. So many weirdos up here. There'll be weirdos wherever you go, for sure. And I'm not like trying to pull away from the fact that obviously, yeah, there are weirdos where you are. But that's decent. 500 a month? That's crazy, man. Like, I still live with parents, and like I don't pay crazy low, or I don't feel like I pay crazy loads, right? But if I were to move out, I'd have to like triple how much I pay. It's fucking crazy. And that's just for the place and basically standard of living, no food or anything like that, you know? That's just for the building and everything inside it, maybe Wi-Fi and utilities and stuff. One bit fat is 1,200 in Leeds. That's okay. That's not bad. Hey, Maniac. How old are you? I'm 27. 27. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. I had this conversation with my stepdad actually when we went to a football game. I took him to a football game for his birthday. We had like a whole private. We did like one of those fancy experiences. It was really cool. Like you get your own sectioned off private lounge, and you get served food and stuff like that. Like we come from a background of not having anything, so being able to provide those luxury experiences for myself and my family is like such a big like reward. I'm a gift giver, so it's like such a big thing for me. But I said to him there, and we had that conversation, couple drinkies in, and you know, you have a bit of a heart-to-heart conversation, whatever. And he was like, look, we don't want you to fucking move out. We know how hard it is to move out, especially on your own sort of thing. And I was like, yeah, I mean, could I afford it? Yeah, but I'd be fucking scrimping and scraping every month. As in like actual football, not, oh, I got 2 glossy, let's go. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry, I'm on a little fucking rant here. I'm on a little rant. But hey ho. How's that been treating you? I mean, I'm sick right now. I'm just getting over a cold. But yeah. Life's okay. Life's okay. We're getting there, I guess. I also have a friend or partner who live with us helps enough. But I can still enjoy myself. Money is still a problem. I think money will always be a problem, you know. I think from 9 out of 10 people who will be working class and maybe they'll, you know, live just above the average median or whatever, they're still going to sit there and be like, right, I can't do this because of this, or maybe I shouldn't buy this because I have this, or whatever, right? I think it's only going to get harder for the people who are already like close to that bottom line, because it seems to have been that way already, if that makes sense. Like, if you were bottom of the ladder 5 years ago, it's just gonna be harder for you already. That makes sense, because you're already at the bottom. You're already like borrowing that like milk and sugar from your neighbor as is, you know. Like, I grew up in what we in the UK call council estates, which is like, you know, owned by the government or whatever, or I don't fucking fully know, to be fair. And they can be quite tight-knit, good communities, but everyone's got nothing. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's just barely getting fucking by. And when you deep it, it's fucking rough, because one benefit don't come in, or one payment of this don't come in, and you're fucked. It's a crazy world, man. It is a crazy world. It's rough, bro. It's rough. Can I get Gossy for mining gold? I don't think so. I think you need to mine gemstones. There is nothing wrong with a little yapping, no. And moaning about the country you live in, you know what I mean? I genuinely do. I wouldn't mind moving. The thing is, I like where I live because it's where I've lived my whole life. And I'm used to it, and I know the area, and I know even the UK, I could I could be okay with it. But just to make it make sense, you know? Make it make sense. Because it doesn't. We should all up and move to America, everyone. Just boycott. Oh, bless me. Another glossy. I did a Fiesta the other day and got 1 in the whole Fiesta. I've started on 32 today, and we're at 39. So we've had 7. Holy fuck, chat. We've had 7. That's not bad. Yeah, that's another thing, Fee. If you have a good job or get paid decently, you're typically always at work. You know what I mean? Or your work-life balance is off in the opposite way, whereas if you don't have good money, you're always like, or typically seen as not at work much, or, you know, whatever. But if you have good money and get paid well, you're typically always at work to receive that. So it's rough. Like, I get paid okay for my job, but then I also do social media on the side, which is a job because I get paid for it. But I work such stupid long hours, you know what I mean? So it's fucking, it's you have to sacrifice something for those positions. That's awesome, Fee. So I'm home alone. Yeah, that's it. That just is the way it is, unfortunately. Got one refined mineral so far, nice. Immigration policies. Australia's immigration policies are very strict. But that can also be a very good thing. It can be. It depends on the place. It's like, I know the US have like a lot of like immigration issues and whatever, right? But it like to legally move into their country is tough. It's rough. I looked into it years ago. And the visas are really hard to get. You can get like a K1 visa, like a marriage visa. But even then, it's like you have to prove that you've been dating this person for X amount of time, or you have to have visited them X amount. You know what I mean? So, which obviously, if you're going for that visa, you've probably got anyway, so it's not an issue. But you can't. That takes years to do anyway. So you have to date someone basically online for years. Oh. I can never. Tony, it's rough, but it's also, that's how I like it, you know? Pause on that. I'm a US citizen. I don't even know if I could pass the citizenship test. That's hilarious. I do love US. I just love America, man. I just like how I feel like it's very similar to the UK and like how some things run. But it just seems they do a lot of things right. They also do a lot wrong, don't get me wrong. Every area has its issues. But I don't know, it's nice. Just me? What's your net worth? About 6 billion. Yeah, I was an only child till I was like 12. So it's kind of like a weird relationship I've got with my brothers. I'm essentially an extra parent, or I was. Now lately it feels like because my brothers are 15 and 12 now, so they're getting on a bit, they're getting older. Like, I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm not gonna tell them off. Why do I care? You know what I mean? They're big boys now. But like, I get on with them more. They become more of like, I don't see him as. It's weird because I see him as a brother, but I don't see him as a brother. I don't know that connection. It feels weird. Hey, Step. There's your scale on Iron Man's crazy. Yeah, just a little something I cooked up. Only in the UK there's not McDonald's in every block. You have consumer protection laws. Yeah, I mean, look, there's some laws that are better in the UK, some laws that are better in the US. If I could just like mash them both together, then I probably would, but I don't run dungeons. I don't like dungeons, bro. I'm not a big fan of it. Tony, I recommend doing it in the Glassite Mines. You'll get it done a lot quicker. Duck, yeah, I'm back on it, bro. I'm back on it. I'm enjoying it. Job prospect is really good. You can get a visa, have a career or trade. Yeah, obviously any country likes someone with a trade or career for sure. I'm an idiot, so that's also a little bit harder to do. And I don't mean that in the fucking like, oh, I'm just a bit silly. I'm just not that smart. I don't get my this fucking dude, bro. Following me around. Yeah, I'm just not the smartest of people. I know a lot about what I know, and I don't know much, you know? It's good that you're close with your nan, Fee. It's good that you have someone in family that you're close with. Obviously, you can't fully blame parents for, like, being at work a lot because that's the life that they live. And, you know, to have a nice house and car and stuff, that's what a lot of people are going towards nowadays, you know? Like, my generation seems to be so... I said, I'm in 20s, getting on a bit, you know, we all know it, haha, the joke. But I have so many friends who are either so set in, they already have a family, and they know the road they're going, and they're just like, we're never going to own a house, we just fucking do what we can, we'll survive month by month, and that's just our life. And then other people are like, no, we want to see where life goes, and do these things, and do that the other. It seems so mixed. You know, it seems like such a mixed generation. Whereas the generation or two before us, it wasn't that case. They could buy a house for 40 pence and a Mars bar. And then they have a go at me like, oh, maybe you should work more. Oh, Sandra, maybe you shouldn't be twice divorced. Sorry. This bro's running in the background. The tiny items is Dulkir, D-U-L-K-A-R. That's good, Fee. That's good. Anyway, how's everyone's day today? Fucking massive rant about money and issues and... Oh, God. Take that nap, Krill. Take it. You deserve it, dude. Hey, let's go, TG. What are your plans for the future? Get a little job? Get a little job? Little college? I mean, you have to be in education until you're 18. See you later, crew. I get a little summer job, yeah. It's always good to have a little part-time thing, I think. Just to have your own income. Like, I've been working since I was 16. The 3 days after I left school, I was in work. I got a job, you know. It was McDonald's, and it was shit money, but it was my money, and it was my stuff, and it was, I wanted my own money so I could get my own shit and spend it how I liked. UK, you can drop out at 16? Yeah, I mean, I don't know fully. I know it's like advised at least to be in education till you're 18. I don't know. I know that you don't even technically have to be in school. You can be homeschooled. It's only an opt-in system to be like schooled and stuff. You don't have to do it. I was talking about this with a mate at work because he has a daughter and she's homeschooled. He's like, yeah, it's just an opt-in system. You don't have to do it. So there you go. I have a summer job at a uniform shop because I know that everyone will be out buying uniforms. Fair. Yeah, driving lessons is good. Driving something, the earlier you get in, the better, because it's a lot of money in the UK, especially for young people. Like a month, I was paying 130, 140 a month insurance for a Fiat Punto, which is not like a car that should be insured for a lot. You know what I mean? So they really get you with your first couple years insurance, but as you start driving more and you hit certain ages, like, it comes down a lot for sure. Yeah, I mean, luckily for me, I used to get like 2-hour driving lessons, so it cost me 50 quid for the 2 hours. But it's normally like 40-50 quid an hour now, right? Depending on who you go with. Maybe you can find someone at 30-35, but it's a lot, isn't it? Half hour for 45 quid. What? 70 quid for an hour driving lesson. Fuck off. 70 quid. To fucking learn to drive for an hour. Bro, for 70 fucking quid. I at least want a fucking Hot Wheels of the car I've just drove in for that experience. That's a day out. That's a fucking experience. You know what I mean? You could go go-karting for less in an hour. You know what I mean? It's not the same thing, but you know what I'm saying? 70 quid for an hour. I want a fucking hand job afterwards. Fucking 70 quid. What, and I'm not getting a happy ending? Fuck off. That's almost an ETB. It is an ETB. I see you. What are you doing? Interesting time to join in, I know. What are you doing, bro? Hour and a half in your area, it's 140. I'm gonna become a driving instructor and fucking move to your area, dude. 140 quid an hour. Are you jerking my fucking pickle? Bro, I'll charge 120 and just be chilling. And just have people based on the fact that I'm cheapest. Nicola, how are you? Does it come with a happy ending? It best fucking do. Oh, fucking best do. First lesson, they barely let you drive. Now, yeah, I think my first lesson, it was just start, stop, like running over how the car operates, what works, situations, whatever. He's like, right, we've parked up in an industrial estate. Right, now maneuver the car. Here's how you should take off. Go through, blah, blah, blah. He'd explain how to take off. We'd go and then park up. And that was it, once. Again, back then it was 25 quid a lesson, which I thought wasn't too bad, to be fair, even at the time. I had 3 driving instructors as well. It took me like I did it over the course of like 2 years, because like I would do it and then I wouldn't, then I'd do it, then I wouldn't, then I whatever. But the last instructor I had like really pushed me. I think the first one I did quite a lot with, and then the second one I didn't really quite vibe with how he taught. And then it was like, oh, you need to get your theory done and then come back to me, because there's no point doing it if you haven't got your theory done. I was like, yeah, that's fair. So I did my theory, and I was like, right, well, maybe I'm going to go with someone else for a lesson and just see how I feel with this person. And went with this guy. I was like, this guy's actually pretty sick. And then just continued going with that guy. And then in like 2-3 months, I ended up passing through him. You learned to drive in high school. Oh, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. But I did like another glossy, guys. I did like 2-hour lessons because I feel like an hour wasn't enough. Because an hour is, and they take into account, by the way, the time it takes to get to the place where you need to drive. Because they come and pick you up. It takes 15-20 minutes to get to the place where they're going to teach you. You do 15-20 minutes and then they fucking take you back home. So it's like, hold on, I've just paid 25 quid to fucking do 20 minutes of driving. That's less than £1 an hour. That's more than £1 an hour. How much fortune do you have? There you go. Mining fortune's like 6th up from the bottom, 7th. Yeah, but so Zen, can you drive a manual, or did you have to learn that separately? Because for me, I learnt manual, and I didn't do like automatic. Because if you could drive manual, you can drive automatic. It's just like, so I did both. Oh Jesus. That's hilarious. We had the driving course on school property. Ah, fair. What my I can use for 110 mil right now? Looking for better than farming crops. I mean, mining is good, but it's a lot of setup. Learn to drive manual separately from the military. Fair. Fair. So you can do it. Manual's such a better way to drive as well. Manual is such a better way to drive. I feel like I have so much more control over the car. Because I love, like, being in 3rd gear, for argument's sake. And, like, you're quite low revs, so you just fucking drop the gear, put it in 2nd, and then the revs just fucking shoot up and the car just fucking go. Oh, it's so sick, man. And being able to, like, control that. You know, if someone in front of you driving like a dickhead, you're like, ah, fuck this. Bye-bye. Sorry. I feel like a race car. I would love to be a fucking F1 driver, you know. I need to get into, like, go-kart racing. Like 7,000 dudes. Thank you, thank you. I work on it at night. That's what I do when I'm alone in my room. I just sit there and work on my car impressions. This fan has just done wonders for me. This little face fan. I ride a motorbike, I got my driving license. Do you know what? Sometimes in the summer, like these months, I feel like there'd be nothing better than just driving around on a motorbike. I already own my first car, just trying to drive it yet. Yeah, see, I don't... That's something I've never, like, understood or not agreed with, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, never really got. It depends on the person. If you've got the motivation to go and learn and do it quick, then fair enough. But it's like, some people get it and just don't pass, and it's just sat there. Barry, that's actually not a bad idea. Need to get a motorcycle endorsement? Yeah, for real. I'd love to be able to ride a motorbike. Yeah, they probably. I mean, electric cars are going to have a lot more stuff anyway. Like, even now, electric cars are, like, kind of badass. Like, they fucking self-drive you, some of them. Obviously, I know it's not just electric that does that, but... And then the fucking punch on it. Oh, mate, the acceleration. Because there's no lag. It's just fucking... Alright, see ya. That's fair, Kelvin. I currently don't own a car right now. I had an Audi, my mind's gone blank. I had an Audi A3, TFSI Sport for a bit. And then just like, I sat there paying, obviously I got it, finance, pay monthly, whatever, right? And I'd almost paid it off, and I'd sat there and I was like, I don't fucking drive this thing, and I'm spending 600-700 quid a month on a car that I don't fucking drive. I only go to and from work. And I have a mate at work who's like, I'll give you a lift for a tenner a week. And I'm like, right, 600-700 or 40 quid. What's, like, I was like, fuck it. Yeah, sold the car, made a profit on it actually, because I sold it at the end of COVID, where car prices were just through the roof. So sold the car, and then I was like, fuck it. And then I haven't had a car since. I'm insured on the family car, so I take that if I need it during the day if it's there. But I rarely need them, to be fair. Also, where I live, everything's in walking distance. I have a Bossman shop 5 minutes away. I have a shopping center 40-minute walk away if I like want to go fucking, and it's a proper like shopping mall. It's got a cinema in, it's got all that stuff, so it's like, you know, or I fucking cab there for 8 quid. But I'd rather walk on a nice day. I like walking and shit, so no harm, no foul. Doritos, how are you? Yeah, to be fair, in the States it's very different. I mean, I'm sure if you live in a city and you live in the city or just outskirts of the city, you'll have a similar situation to me. But I mean, even when I went to LA, anything specific we wanted to do, unless it was like, because we were staying in Altadena. Which is like, if you look at LA, it's like near the top-ish. Why am I on Sky Talk? Because you love it. So, like, you're still in LA, you can go down if you want. But anyway, we wanted to go outskirts, if there was like an event or something, you're looking at 45 minutes, hour drive. And I remember who I was with, and they were like, yeah, anything's typically like at least an hour drive if you want to go there. I'm like, fuck that for a laugh. 10 minutes and I'm done. I've had enough after fucking 20 minutes of driving. I'm like, I'm bored of this now. Mind you, I did just go to Oxford on Thursday. Here's a little story for you, chat. I went to, for those who aren't or are aware, to a Darren Brown thing. Hey, GG's for your hype, bro. I went to a Darren Brown thing in Oxford on Thursday. I took my mother as a Mother's Day gift. I like giving gifts. I like giving... Back to earlier where I said I like giving experiences as gifts and things like that, you know? This is stuff I didn't have growing up. So I want to give back to my family and say thank you in a way that... That's my way of saying I love you, yeah? Anyway, so we went to see Darren Brown because it's something that me and my mum used to watch on TV back in the day, 14, 15 years ago. He's been on TV for a bit. And for those who don't know who Darren Brown is, he's a mentalist. So he's that guy that will come up to you and be like, sleep, and then you fucking, and then you're out, you know what I mean? And it works on some people, it doesn't. It's all like power suggestion and stuff. I don't know how he fucking does it, but there you go. There's my gift. I know you love me. Fuck off. So we go there. It's a lot of fun, by the way. I recommend anyone to do it. Darren Brown is really fun. And it was in Oxford. That was like an hour drive away, so that weren't too bad. And the drive, she drove there, I drove home. It weren't too bad. It depends on the time of day that you're driving. But what's really cool about the night, right? And they were recording it. I don't know if they're going to use this one because I assume he does multiple shows a day and multiple shows in multiple places. It might not ever see the light of day. But there's one bit where he goes, right, everyone stand up. So everyone stands up, right? And he goes, close your eyes and put your left hand out in front of you in a fist like this. And he says, imagine your arm is pulling towards the left wall. And as you imagine it, imagine someone's like pulling and pulling and pulling it out like this, right? And he's just like, and as it pulls, it gets harder and fuller, and it seems like your whole body wants to shift towards the wall. And all of our eyes are closed, and as my eyes are closed, I feel my arm going over. I'm like, oh shit, this is kind of cool. This is like actually kind of low-key mental that my arm's actually going over. That's crazy how like I'm thinking it and subconsciously moving. And he goes, right, everyone open your eyes. So I open my eyes. I'm the only guy in my row with my arm fully out to the left. Everyone else's arm is out forward. So they've obviously not been able to go, okay, it's moving over. And he's like, right, everyone with your arm to the left, I want you to go towards the wall. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And he's like, but just let your arm guide you. Climb over people if you have to. So I'm just going and going and going. And I hit the wall, and I'm like, right, I'm at this wall. There's about 20, 30 people in the row. And then he comes down from the stage. I swear to God, I'm not making this up, chat. I swear to God. He comes down from the stage. He comes up to me, and he just goes, sleep. He does that as sleep. And I don't know why I did it. And I don't know why I didn't just snap out and move, but I was just like that, sleeping. My arm was still touching the wall, just like that, and I was just there, and yeah, it got me, like. And I spoke to apparently only 3 or 4 people he did it with in the row, because he walked. I weren't the first in the lines, but he like locked eyes and came straight for me and just said sleep. And apparently he did it to 3 or 4 other people. I was speaking to my mum about it afterwards because she was obviously still in the audience. Hey, Panda. So he does it to a couple of people and it doesn't work. And then I spoke to 1 or 2 of the people that it did for within the interval afterwards. And we all said the same thing, right? So when you're in that state, it's not like you're actually asleep. Right, I'm fully aware of everything around me, and I'm more just like doing it because he told me, but then also I don't want to get up. Does that make sense? And I don't want to like lift my head. And it was only when he like touched me, he was like, right, I'm going to touch you now, and as I touch you, you can slowly awaken and feel refreshed. And I did. I felt refreshed, and I felt like awake and alert, and I was like, oh shit, it was fucking crazy. It was so crazy. And it's all power suggestion, isn't it? But it was crazy because you see it on TV and you're like, that probably won't get me, whatever. And it just did. It just fucking did, bro. I think that's it. I think so. What he does is I think that arm movement before was to see who's like suggestive. Oh, that's cool, Zen. I'd love to be like tester for stuff like that. So I think it's like if you are suggestive, your arm moves out and then everyone's over there. So he's got everyone in one place who's suggestive, and then he tells people to sleep. And then from that bunch, he was like, right, there were 3 males who I slept earlier. Can you all put your arms up? So all 3 of us put our arms up. He goes, right, yeah, you, the man in the white shirt, yeah, you were great. And he's like, I felt more of a connection from this guy over here. So he picked someone else, and then he brought him up on stage, and then he made this guy like fall asleep, and like he guessed his girlfriend's name, and he guessed his writing, and he guessed what he was thinking and stuff like that. It was proper crazy stuff, and it was stuff like some things you could have like guessed from like, okay, so he's seen everyone's ticket and who's bought it. Like, if you're going into, like, how could it work? But there's some stuff that's like, no, you can't figure that out. You don't have that information online anyway, you know? Like, your fucking unborn son's name. You know what I mean? So you're suggestive. I can get behind this. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, regardless of that, it was still such a crazy night, and it was still good, and it was funny, and it was all that stuff. But yeah, I was put to sleep via Darren Brown. Mental. Mental, chat. Mental. How long's left of this event? 43 minutes. Nice. And how many glossies have we got? 11? Sheesh! Let's go, chat. That's the best we've ever done with glossies. They put you in the hospital? Jesus. Yeah, it is a lot of that like power of suggestion, and as I said, I'm there. I'm fully aware that where I am, what's going on, but I guess it's because it's like you want it to work, or you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go along with it, and you're willing to have it work. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But I have you ever been like, if I just sit here and tell myself to move my left hand, unless I physically actually do it, it's not gonna move, you know? It's like two different things. I can tell myself to do it, or I can just do it. And sometimes I've sat there and I'm like, I'm gonna keep telling myself but not actually do it, and I end up pissing myself off because I'm like, fuck it, just move it. And then I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot how to move it. I'm weird, bro. But yeah, I don't know, there's that slight like difference, and I just feel like I couldn't move until he said to move. Maybe I could have if I really wanted to, but I just didn't even want to, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, go to those things. I'd never been to like a theater or anything like that before. I think I had with school when I was really young, but I don't remember it. But do those things, man. They're so fun. They are super fun. Can you fucking steal that? He is. This fucking dude, bro. Why does my nose always get itchy when I'm streaming? I blame you lot, chat. I blame you lot. Another glossy. Let's go. I'll be in show for loss. I mean, even if you're not, it's still a good show regardless. I think that's something that's good. He doesn't quite fully rely on that. It is a big part of his show, but if it doesn't work on you, or if you don't fully believe it, or are skeptical or whatever, he still does a lot of things that are like different. And he also does some things where he invites people on stage and just guesses their names and their families' names and people in photos and stuff. So it's like really cool. It's really cool watch regardless. My nose don't start getting itchy. I must like, I only noticed that I'm rubbing it now. I must be rubbing it like constantly regardless. Another glossy. Like subconsciously. Talk about subconscious. Again, it's nothing that I didn't think I was until in that moment. And you just kind of just going along with it because it's fun. You're in a good environment. You know what I mean? So who knows? But I recommend going to those things, guys. You know, have that experience because it's fun. And now that's a story I can tell for years. Oh yeah, he wants me to. He told me, he said, you're going to rub your nose. How's stream going? It's doing all right, bro. It's doing all right. I mean, I don't know in terms of if you're looking at views. I have no clue because I don't have mine on. Because I didn't stream for views. I stream because we chilling, bro. I mean, don't stream for views is a loose term. Of course, I'm streaming and I want to get as many views and whatever. But as long as people are here chatting, it's consistent, people are active, you know, that's the goal. The streams go decent. We're doing Fiesta right now, which is fun. If anyone is new around here, make sure you hit that follow button, by the way. It's greatly appreciated. Wherever you're watching. If you hit follow, you have big PP. Facts. On God, for real. What's your goal? I'm playing IRONMAN, so kind of just max profile, you know? Today's huge for me. I'm going to see a girl I haven't seen since I saved her life overseas. Oh God, that's awesome, dude. So you're a real fucking hero. Shit. How pristine work? I don't understand how people say I need pristine for my gemstone. So pristine essentially is its own looting rolled system. The higher your pristine, the more chances. Is it? So it's either the higher the pristine, the more chances you get to roll. Like see this here, the more times you hit this, or it's the higher this number. I think this number is down to your fortune. It's either or. But basically, what it does is it rolls, and you can find a flawed jade. You can find, flawed jade gemstone times 88 times 200. You know what I mean? It's basically fucking OP. You need it. You genuinely need it. So you see how 40s 501? We're getting a lot of 40s. That seems to be the base for me right now. I stream on all of them, bro. Ada, maybe it's because the algorithm, your algorithm likes it. And that's where you watch me. So when I'm streaming in this area, it pops it out to you. Seeing this percentage of stat to drop flawed gemstone. Yes. That is then roll through fortune to determine the amount you get. There you go. Semi-right. I got it. I got there in the end. Oh, I'm gonna cut my nose off and become Voldemort, bro. I'm sick of it. How can I delete co-weight rules? Chat? Oof. Gee, that's insane. I'm sorry. I mean, I stood, I was still standing. He was like, you can stand, you can be there, and you can be fully aware that you're stood there, and... It's a chance for a gemstone to drop a higher tier gem when the money fortune. Yeah, so the higher the fortune, the higher the amount you get, typically, right? Is it always flawed? Because it used to be rough as well, right? I wish you were muted. Fuck you, Stan. I'm an IRONMAN, Gabby. You down for F7? No. Read when able? Read what when able? I didn't see it. Oh, she was an aid worker teacher and I was in the army at the time deployed there. Oh. Well, first of all, thank you for your service. Secondly, respect to you, bro. Respect to you. Oh, that's interesting. Kira, how do I say that? I'm so sorry. Is it Kira? Kirar? Oh god, never let me do that again. Rar. Fucking hated that song when it came out. Kira, how are you today? Another glossy! How can I plant mushrooms on my island? You gotta use, what's that soil thing? You gotta use the proper soil thing. The soil, what's the thing that go, chat? What's the thing and the thing and the thing? Mycelium! Thank you, Zen. It was on the tip of my tongue. Moddy was literally yelling, Timber! Yeah, for real. Doing alright? What about you? I'm doing alright. What about you, G? Yeah, Hip, honestly, bro. I respect it, man. I respect it. You're a real hero. There is, Bushy, there is. There's about 30 minutes left, I think. I'm gonna make a little drink. And by make, I mean I'm going here. There's a mini fridge. I need to get a another one of these desks for here, so I can have it like here. I like fucking proper height, you know what I mean? Also, it's fucking hot. What the fuck is going on with my air today, honestly? You have to find the boss in Mithril Deposits? The boss? What boss? There is no boss. Oh, Mithril Deposits. Fucking hell, I'm thinking of, sorry, are you thinking of Corleone? Or are you thinking of... Yeah, you said Mithril and I thought of, oh my good god, I can't think of the area. My mind's gone blank. Mind has gone completely blank. This place. Mines. Dwarven Mines, that's the one. Fucking hell. Yeah, so Corleone, like, randomly spawns. You can ask in chat, and if people are nice enough, just say, hey, yo, dickheads, give me boss coords, brev. And they legally have to. But yeah, it's like a random spawn. So there is no, like, guarantee you'll get it. But you just kind of got to run around till you get it. What do you need? Corleone Knight for a drill? I saw you repost Subnautica 2 trailer. Yeah, I'm fucking hyped for that game, dude. I'm going to play that game. I don't give a fuck. No worries, Kira. If you need any more help, let me know. Kira, do you play Iron Man or... It might be Podzol. It might be Podzol. I can't remember. I have, Fee. I have. I played 1 and 2. I've watched... So I watch Markiplier play those games almost religiously. I watched him stream the Mimic the other night. I was ill, so luckily I was online and he was streaming it, and I was like, fuck yes, let's go. I watched his stream of that. Fucking love those games. I also liked the first movie as well. I thought that movie was decent. I haven't moved to 121 yet, blog. No. I won't do it until the mods are out for it. Markiplier is peak. Markiplier is probably my go-to creator for FNAF stuff. Indie horror games, probably either him or Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye is a creator I've been following since he had like 100k subs. So I was like relatively early on that Jack hype train, you know? I'm gonna get 150k so I can pick the game you play. Fair. Jack is awesome, dude. I'm gonna start like a series on my main where I play through games. I've actually got one. Does anyone know the game Quarantine Zone? It's basically where you scan zombies to see if they're bad or not, and then if they're bad, you put them in like a little thing, and it's one of those like things. I've recorded, edited. It's not really edited because it's like the full playthrough type thing. No worries then. Have a good day at work. So I've recorded that, and that'll be out soon. I might even release it tonight, actually, or tomorrow. I don't know. But I want to go through and play more of those games, or things like that, or just games I can sort of play that are fun. I've started watching a lot of Fiesta, F-O-O-S-T-E-R. He does a lot of like horror games and indie games and stuff, and very much just like playthrough. And I really like his style and how he does things, and he's really motivated me to do it. I've always kind of wanted to do it. I've also got an episode of City Skylines ready and done, but I want 2 or 3 done before I release. I don't do follow for follows, bro. Sorry. Arsh, how are you? Borderlands 4. I've never really played the Borderlands games. I've played 2 simply because one of them has the same, there's like a character in there with like a similar last name to me. Bendy and the Ink Machine I have played, and I used to stream. Maybe I could play through it though. I don't think they're I used to stream them on Twitch, so I don't think they're on YouTube. I'm talking like years and years ago. Maybe I could play through those again, because they weren't actually too bad of a game. They weren't too bad of a game, and it's been so long. You can put a fish hat on, get 2 pet rocks, sit with 1 rock, and then summon the other rock. What? Why is the question. Yeah, give me some game suggestions you guys want me to play. Indie games, fun things you want me to just like play through. I'll definitely get to them for sure. Something I can just sit down and play, you know? It could be a horror, it could be like just a fun indie game. I'm not crazy on horror, but I will play some of them for sure. Sims 4? Right. Listen at you. Let me get this out. Hypixel Skyblock Dungeons? Listen here, you. No. Elden Ring? Suck my nuts, bro. No, I think those indie games are like super cool. Like super cool. Maybe stuff like the fucking Secrets of the Mimic and things like that. Poppy's playtime is probably something I do need to go through. I played the first one, didn't I? Did I upload that video? Or did it go on my second channel? I think it went on my second channel, which is now Pokemon, which is just a Pokemon channel. I think that video is there, not gonna lie. Fiesta has got 23 minutes left, dude. I'm not too fond of horror games, so I don't find them too scary, but this one hooked me. Madison. See, I'm not a big fan of scary things. I'm a bit of a bitch, you know? I don't mind, like, Phasmophobia I can play, Replo I can play. Like, those sorts of games are fine because I see the comedy in them and I'm playing with friends, so they're fine for me. But like, it's the tense and the build up, bro. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. But I do want to have that sort of like Jacksepticeye feel of like play through those sorts of games, indie games. When I envision myself, that's what I envision my channel being. Obviously, I love the MMO of Hypixel Skyblock, and that's what I enjoy doing as well. But yeah, Fortnite, we are gonna have some Fortnite content coming out. I've got an editor just editing up some clips and making like a funny meme-tage of it right now. And then also I think I'm gonna do like a mini series where I go through like the ranks, because I feel like ranking up on Fortnite is relatively easy. Like, it's not like a tough thing to do. Seth, I also like lost a bit of interest in Hypixel a while back and took 6 months off. But I think for me it's just setting like mini goals, changing it up. When you get bored of one thing, do something else. It's almost harder to do it as a streamer, because when I stop mining, for example, and start doing fucking foraging, argument's sake, and the views drop, it's like, maybe I don't want to do this as much. But that's where you just can't let it get to you, you know? I swear to God, my nose, I want to chop it off. It's so itchy. I don't get why it's so itchy. I'm not going to sit on a pet rock. Dress to impress. So yeah, a little like comedy sort of Fortnite series is coming, I think. As long as I can just have the time to edit the series, that'll be it. There's so many like series and things I want to do. It just takes ages to do it, you know what I mean? And it's good to have the ideas, but it's just rough. Dress to impress? I think I've heard of that before. Alloy's, I mean, you get the best drill, so yeah, I guess. Oh, it's the Roblox game. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I know of it. I think I know of it. I don't think I've seen it, if that makes sense. I think someone said something about it to me once or whatever. Make an outfit and walk down a runway. Okay. Sounds like something I'd be terrible at. I can barely dress myself. I have no fashion sense. It's kind of a problem. I mean, yeah, for sure, Jade is decent to mine. I'm mining it because I need perfects, and also you get glossy whilst doing it this way. Yeah. I'll do a little playthrough of Eddie in the ink machine, I think. That'll be good. Slender Man? That could be good. That could be good. But I might shit myself, you know what I mean? Murloc, how are you? Siren Head? Wait, hold on. Slender Man, Siren Head. I've written them down in a to-do list so I don't forget them. Alright, what about you? Yeah, I'm decent, bro. I'm decent. Did you do much of the Fiesta earlier? I didn't get on at all. I just slept right through. I struggled to sleep for like 4 hours. And then like managed to get to sleep, and then my alarm went off and I just slept through it. I was like, ah, fuck. So I woke up afterwards, then I tried to sleep again, I couldn't, and then ended up sleeping for like fucking 6 hours. It's like, fuck's sake. Sleep schedule was so fucked. Hey, nice. All perfect, GG's. How much? So I'm gonna start using this for my face cam on those videos. 97. Because I could use the face cam, the webcam built in. It works. It's decent. But then it's fixed to a point. If something happens in the game or if I whatever, I just can't bother. Maybe I'll just move the webcam. Elite green stuff, yes. Maybe I'll just move the webcam in game. Yeah, that's probably better. Recording won't be an issue. Especially for like horror games, you kind of want my face cam, don't you? PT is a game you play when you want nightmares. Then no. Well, look, they're sick, bro. GG's. Security Breach. Security Breach is another one I want to play. I think it's a little old. But yeah, I mean, I'd have lights off. I'd have like the main light off. I'd turn this light off maybe. It gets really dark like that. It is a Fiesta. There's like 15 minutes left, bro. Like I have a like a bright light that's bouncing off of the wall and reflecting back on my face, which is why there's like it's quite shiny here. Yeah, 2021 is quite old. If I would have done it in 2021, then fair. Do you know what I should ask? I should ask my brothers, especially my youngest brother, because that's realistically the age range of YouTube. You know what I mean? Like 12 to sort of 17, 18 is majority of YouTube, isn't it? I think a lot of like mid-20s below, it's just all YouTube, grew up, doesn't really watch much TV. I don't watch TV. I'll watch a show on Netflix or Crunchyroll or like on these app subscriptions. I don't watch TV. My mum and dads and all that, they watch TV. So, yeah. Penguin's in my lobby again? Bruh. He was in my lobby the other day. That's so funny. Can you raid Cool Watermelon stream? I know you don't have so many viewers, thanks. But his dream is to have at least 10. His dream is to have at least 10. It's happening now. After this, we got 10 minutes left of this one, and then it's in 8 hours afterwards. I play other games as well. Glossy count? Oh yeah, we started on 32. We are on 48. I'll take it. I'll take 16. Because the last one I did almost 2 hours, I got 1. Red Dead is a game I want to platinum. That'll be going on my platinum series, I think. RDR. Okay, bro is saying the same things. I think it's a bot. Yikes. He's got 2 viewers. What's he playing right now? Nothing. GTA is another platinum one. Another glossy, nice. Awesome. If my nose keeps being itchy, I'm going to drop kick someone. It is Fiesta, Sean. There's 10 minutes left. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Yes, we got a few games we want to play. I've got that quarantine zone done. And we'll get that out. Cookie Monster. I want some of those fucking monster cupcakes, man. I need some of that shit in my life. I woke up an hour ago. No thanks. The next one's in 8 hours. If you wanna know. I'm sending some to you. To be fair, I could just probably fucking make some. But where's the fun in that, you know? Hello. Hours from now it's like 3, 4 a.m. now. Was it 5? 5 to 12 is 7. So it's 1 a.m. Do you have a tutorial for your mods? There is a YouTube video. Or you could just join my Discord, bro. And it will be in the Discord. And you can just copy and paste them. It's all legit. It's all safe. If you don't trust it, then you can just figure out the names through my Discord and then don't have to download anything. You can just go download where you know is safe. There's no obligation to it. As of for like 3 hours. Yeah, I think it's like... Oh, wait, we could do it this way. Yeah, 1:34 a.m. For me, at least. How much jade do you reckon I got as well? That's a question. It does have the configs there as well. There's a YouTube video recipe. Awesome. I'll search it up when I want to make them. So we can make one glossy piece of armor now, right? I mean, we could with 32, so we were good before this Fiesta, but... exclamation mark DC in Twitch chat, and I'll give you a link. If you are new around here, guys, make sure you hit that follow button. It's greatly appreciated. Thanking you all very much. He's trying to forage an alpha. I'm going to wait, because I think it's out next Monday, right? Thank you, Quarter. Such a good mod. Unless you want to explore, not grind. Fair. Fair. For real, Quarter. For real. I have been not specifically you, but I have been close when it comes to like, right, let's just shuffle it up a bit. Because I think people are very comfortable where they are. But yesterday, last night in the call, I felt okay with everyone in their current spot for right now. I'm like, okay, do you know what? Not too bad. Not too bad. Know what I mean? How long we got left? It's 4 minutes. So to understand Discord, Discord's essentially like a massive WhatsApp group for gamers. A lot of people like myself, so you have that WhatsApp feel where you can like direct message people, right? Then you also have like servers where you can have like areas built by the people in the servers, where for me I'll have like custom links and custom channels where people can talk about certain things, or you know, if you want to talk about Hypixel, you can talk about it in a certain channel. If you want to talk about other games, or you know, show off your setup and how it looks and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so it's really cool, and it's a cool like community building tool for real. It's good for streamers, especially in my case, because you use that to everyone in the server. They can choose if they want pings or not, and then I can ping people and be like, hey, everyone who wants a ping, here's a ping, I'm going live right now, come check me out. Or hey guys, I just uploaded a video, go check it out. That sort of stuff. Like a custom private little community. It's really cool. And we all get in like calls and stuff sometimes. I mean, I'm less in the calls because I'm busy, but I bet put it on BL4 pre-order. Yeah, my mates Colby and Casey love Borderlands. I think they're smashing that out. They're playing through Borderlands 3 a lot right now to get ready for it. Hey, shall we? Yeah. Pardon me. Oh my god. I funks with it. I funks with it. Me? Oh, yeah. Itchy. 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 Nice. What's my guy? I don't know. How are you, dude? Do 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 do. Another glossy, woohoo! Let's go. I hate how sometimes it like clicks off, then you have to re-click again to fucking. Super annoying. Are we done? Oh, is it like... There's still 20 minutes then? Question mark? Because it may have been 4 minutes till that day. I think there's still like 20 minutes. Amir, how are you, dudes? Welcome in. It's very rare I see people on Kick, not gonna lie. Hi, I'm a small creator. I want to know how you get so many views. Honestly, I made a little short video about this, 2 of them. It's all about the algorithm, right? So you either hop on a trend and you use your game to do whatever a trend is doing, which will typically help with some views, or so you should do that. It always does help with views. But the way I do it is I'm still establishing myself, right? I'm still a small creator. I still see myself as a small creator, right? A couple thousand followers. You know, I gained, I think YouTube got 400,000 views last month. In the last month, right? Best ever month on YouTube, don't get me wrong. But the reason for that is because I post like 3 times a day. And I have been for a while. And what that allows you to do is to sit there and go, you know, you do it for a couple of days, and then you look back at those couple of days and you look at every video and you go, right, that did well, that didn't do well, that most of them are going to do meh. But the one that does the best, it doesn't have to do absolutely phenomenal crazy, but the one that does the best, you look at it and you look at it honestly and you go, right, what was it? Could it have been the thumbnail that you get on the short? Could it have been the title? Could it have been the tags I used? And then you just try and mimic that sort of again. And then once you realize what works, like I'm going to put people on game right now for Hypixel, the word macro is insanely good. Look at all of my content short form with the word macro in the thumbnail, in the title, and they all just typically do better because everyone has something to say about it. Typically negative stuff seems to do better anyway. But yeah, so just like post loads of clips, short, quick, snappy clips, and then figure out what it is. It don't even have to be a great thumbnail and title. It could be the way you edit could be good, but without those first few seconds of pulling people in, either through the thumbnail, the title, or that start of the clip, you're not going to get people to stay. So you need to hone in on getting those good, and it's an ever going on like growth, because what worked today might also change in a week's time. So it's just like you got to just be consistent and figure out what works. It's a lot of work. That's why posting more typically tends to get you more views. I just put a picture of my diction shelf on Discord. Oh god. I always post content but run out of ideas. Well, yeah, I mean, it is tough. It is tough. Do not get me wrong, it's not easy. Like long form videos I struggle with a lot, or I have loads recorded. Like I have 3 big videos recorded and I've started editing them, but it takes about a month for me to edit because of my work schedule, and like I do this as a job as well because whatever. Stranger Things 4 forever. Stranger Things forever. Stranger Things is decent. I just finished season 4 the other day. It's really good. But I would say, like, for me, I stream 2, 3, 4 times a week, and in those streams I get a bunch of clips. I do clip farm in a sense. So I will clip anything that is remotely funny, or I know I can make funny, or if I've said something or it's controversial or whatever. I clip those, I save them up, I edit them into short forms, I edit all my short form in bulk, and then I have an app, a third-party app, which once I've edited everything, I put it all into that third party and I upload all at once. But I tell it to so I schedule them. I schedule, you know, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. or 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. sort of thing. So yeah, it's a fine art. I'm still learning it. Those are things that I've learned that helped me get as many views as I get and do as well as I do. But maybe there's something that I will learn in a month, week, year that will be better, or I'm doing something wrong now. You know what I mean? So, got about 20 minutes left for Fiesta. You cry during dead if not speak to hand. I didn't. Understand it was emotional. It's weird. I'm quite an emotional person. If I see someone else crying, I get emotional and I start like crying myself. Yeah, I think that was until the last day. I think I was looking at it wrong. I'm sorry. But I think it has to be IRL. In shows and stuff, I don't really cry too much. Unless it's like something super built up, or like super like heart-wrenching. Like Marley and Me gets me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it started like 2 and a bit hours ago, bro. Amiros, I stream everywhere. Everywhere you can think. I did the Fiesta, then I'm going to call it there for myself anyway. Good use of a stream. Good use of fucking glossies, to be honest. I will be doing the Fiesta later, so I might be in my Discord for that at like 1 a.m. UK. So if anyone wants to pop in and say hello and stuff, then come in and say hello. I'll be in the Discord. I'll be chilling. Lol, Maggie. Amiros, yes. Perfect. On the nose. Ding, ding, ding. 3 bells. Only ever cried at 2 things I've watched. Damn. You ain't watched enough. Let's get out there. Pardon me. How are you not lagging? So I'm using a multi-stream thing. It's a relatively new thing. It's a couple of months old. But it all streams through OBS through one instance. And it uses the bitrate of the main stream to push out to other streams. It's really good. It's really good. Because before I could like stream to Twitch and TikTok, and that was about it. It would be a bit laggy for both, but now I can stream everywhere at 6,000 kilobytes, and it's crispy. You should be fine. I mean, my Wi-Fi is regular. I get up to 900, typically around 100 at all times. Let me do a Wi-Fi speed test. Wi-Fi speed test right now. 180, 180, which actually is probably a lot less than what most of you get. So yeah, as you set your thing up and it's fine. I recommend doing it if you stream for sure. You might as well get your stream out to as many people as possible. And then you never know, if one person comes over to your mainstream thing, then you're happy days, isn't you? That's the goal, isn't it? You want to like centralize everyone to one spot. Stranger Things Eddie Des, I loved him, and two, The Fault in Our Stars. Fault in Our Stars is a very sad movie. Very sad movie. Very good movie as well. Okay, so it's called Stream Elements Multi-Stream. Amiris, if you join my Discord, find the link, join my Discord. I have like a setup thing in there. I can give you the role so you can see it. Just say, hi, it's Amiris from Kick. But it's the Stream Elements Multi-Stream. And the setup things are in the Stream Elements multi-stream stuff, so it's all in one place. So if you have any issues, join the Discord, let me know, and I can help you with my stuff. But yeah, probably just watch those videos. It gives me all the things I need. I haven't watched Yellowstone. Is it any good? I heard good things, obviously. $54 glossy gemstones. So we doubled our glossy gemstones. Thank God we got some this fucking thing. There's like 5 minutes left, 6 minutes left. There's not long left. So you can get a decent amount, because literally last Fiesta I got 1. And I've had like 26 in this one. Like, what the fuck, bro? This game hates me, I swear to God. Why can't I be like this every time? No worries, dude. I'm not, Liam. No, I'm just doing a mining fiesta for this stream. And then, depending on when they are, next stream will probably just be gold mining again. Posture check. Thank you. I think after the stream, I'm going to go sit outside in the garden for an hour. Just cool down. Because it's hotter in here than it is outside. And then I'll get back, I'll do some recording. That'll be fun. I might take my laptop out and edit, actually. While I'm in the garden. Fucking roasting today, is it? Foo, it's called Dulkir, D-U-L-K-I-R. We are also, I do so much stuff. I've started like a reaction channel as well. Because I want to. It's the new Merc Extra, like Plus. I've got 1 or 2 videos on there already. It's got like no subs. But reaction videos are relatively easy to get out. He says. not able to get many out. But the goal for that is to like have a video every couple of days on there to get out and stuff, because reaction videos are easy to do and they typically do well. When I started doing them on Merc Extra, they were doing well, so I think that's a goal as well, so I'm going to work on that a little bit. Oh, bless me. Whew. How's everyone doing today, chat? What's everyone's plans for the rest of the day as we're closing up on the Fiesta and the stream here? Ooh, very nice. Sounds like fun. Can't have too many J2Os. Quick question. I'm about to get G-Drag. I have 12mm combat XP stored. A BCR, should I claim it at level 1 or as it gets to level 102? What do we think, chat? Should we claim, do we claim G-Drag, BCR at G-Drag level 1 or 102? Fu, if you go to animations, you want your thing like this. So take a screenshot. Let me know when you've done that and then have it like this. Claim it at 1 while holding a weapon with max champion and veteran equipped. Also combat XP boost. And make sure there's no impets EXP in EXP share. There you go. Did you get all that? Did you get that, Benoit? So claim at level 1 while holding a weapon with max champion and veteran. Combat XP boost pet item and no pets in the XP share. Thank you for the heart, bro. Appreciate you. My name Fiesta is done. Woohoo! How many glossy did we get? We got 1 in the last Fiesta. We got 31. No, 33 in this one. Let's go. Not bad. A bit better. Literally 1 to 33. Decent. Thank God. Oh. The real question is, how many Jade did we get? I don't know what we started on, but let's just see how many we're at, yeah? What do you guys reckon we're at in terms of Jade gemstones? Now, we didn't hit cap, because there's none in my inventory. Oh, yeah, 23. Oh, well, doesn't matter. So we didn't hit 17.9. But how many do you reckon we got in Jade? I'm obviously just gonna turn to perfects for the armor. What do you reckon? Don't go checking my collection either, you pricks. While we're here. Oh, look. Things. Okay, let's upgrade this drill. Because the better the drill, the better it is in the museum. Oh, it's only 30 seconds. Shit. We have another gemstone chamber. I had this in the other day. We're going to do the rest of these just like refined mithril. I'm not going to lie. Maybe some diamonds. Gosh. So that is the Mithril Drill SX done. We are going to stick this in the museum. Simply because we need it in there. And it's going to add some EXP to the museum. So there we go. Very nice. That is in. XP for Skyblock museum donations and all that stuff. Pretty good. I don't know what it's valued at now, but decent drill to get in there. Happy days. You reckon 210 505? Right, let's have a look. Just look at the other ones. Yeah, 18.4 million. Someone check my fucking staff. 210 505. 210 505, for fuck's sake. Oh, you got it right, buddy. Oh, right, let's trade them up. Where's Jade? There. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, we can make a lot of flawless jades. If it's 80 and we have 2,000. Oh, I don't think we need any more jade. Because I've just made 5, right? I've just made 5. And that is enough for a perfect. And I still have how many? Oh, I've not even turned the rough into flawed. Oh my good god, hold on. Oh my god. So what is that? So 2475 divided by 80. I can make 30.9 flawless jade gemstones. 30.9 flawless jade gemstones, which 5 per perfect. So we've got at least 6 perfect gemstones just sat there. I don't think I need that many ever. Oh, also, let's go put this gemstone chamber on my thing. Slide coins for real? I can't. I'm an Iron Man. How many glossies? I got like 23. Fuck you. Oh, actually, low-key need to do that, Mithril Gorman. I'm unlocking another jade on my thing, so I can make a perfect. Where was it? Cliffside Veins. Let's get 200 of these quickly. You're kind of fun to watch, not gonna lie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Fiesta is done now. Let's do this because I want another flow state. Interesting. I don't know if I can give him stuff that isn't from his. I hope I can. I get that up to a stack and then we'll go from there. You cannot? Oh god. Oh, that's a yikes. That's a fucking yikes. Your phone died? Not good enough. Alright, bye. It was on fire? Yeah, phones get hot. I assume you have an iPhone. They get fucking super hot. Well, they can. No? Oh. Gross. Samsung. Oh, you're one of them ones. To be fair, whatever phone you have nowadays is fine. I was Samsung until... Well, I was Android until, like, the iPhone 12. And then I've been on iPhone since. The only thing I like... The thing I like about Apple products is it's so seamless. It all interconnects and it's so good. But you have a lot more control over Android, admittedly. But you can do the same shit on all of them. It doesn't really matter. It depends on what you want from it. Like my MacBook doubles as an editing studio, and if I have videos on my phone, I can just transport. Like it's easy to just get it over. You know what I mean? Whereas otherwise, you have to send it to this and do that, and it's just fucking annoying. Or plug it in and fuck off. Thanks, sir. Oh, haven't you had enough? What are you trying to say? He's saying I'm fat. Bro said I'm fat. Yup. Have I got a spot? I do. Let's go here. No. Yarp. Oh, I only have one set. Yikes. Okay, fuck it. Oh, you have to hit. So I've got it on backslash. So the button next to Z as to hit. So in Skyhoney, there is a there's a mod that allows you to change your keybinds when you have a thingy out. When you have a certain like farming tool out, it changes the keybind of attack to like backslash. Okay, take me back here. And then perfect gemstones, perfect bosh. Get that in, and that is going in the slot we have just unlocked for the chestplate of Divan. We are getting there slowly but surely when it comes to upgrading this armor set to be perfect. Oh, it's taken a while. It's not Fiesta right now, no. CBA for dungeons. Guys, that is me done for the day. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your faces. Oh, what a click of the back. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time, so come check me out. Show some love. Appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure you follow wherever you're watching. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. I will be in the Discord later tonight on the next Fiesta. So if you want to come chat with me while we're doing the next Fiesta in like 7 hours, then pop in the Discord, pop in the chat, and we'll have some fun and stuff. All right. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Stay safe.